everybody. I'm Philip.
And I'm Justin.
And together we are Pajamas. And we are about to embark on episode 2 of season 1, the 2005 one, of Doctor Who. Last time we had living plastic and a blob monster.
I'm excited about what the next episode will be.
I have no idea what this is going to be about. All right. Let's get into it. No amount of me stalling is gonna. So subtle.
Do you want to go further?
Fine by me.
I would at least looked. I'd want to know what it looked like.
You asked for it. I know exactly where to go.
You just left your boyfriend.
Where are we? What's that there?
Yeah, stop telling her. She doesn't go look. I would have looked.
This is the day the sun expands.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the end of the world.
That's a shitty thing to show someone. It looks cool, but... I guess, like, I don't want to see 100 years or 1,000 years in the future. Well, screw you then. I'm going to show you the end of the damn world.
It was a spectacle to see. It shows that there can be beauty even in sorrow.
Reminded that Platform 1 forbids the use of weapons, teleportation, and religion.
Nice.
The great and the good are gathering to watch the planet burn.
What for?
Fun.
Mind you, when I say the great and the good, what I mean is the rich.
I thought the continent shifted and things.
They did, and the trust shifted them back. But now the money's run out, nature takes over. The paper's slightly psychic, shows them whatever I want them to see. Saves a lot of time.
Bloompa Loompas.
The gift of peace. I bring you a cutting of my grandfather. How intimate.
There's more where that came from.
I bet there is.
Don't get jealous. You just left your boyfriend. Like 5 million years ago.
I bring you the gift of bodily salivas.
The lady, Cassandra O'Brien, Delta 17.
Oh, now, don't stare. Thin and faint. I don't look a day over 2,000. From Earth itself, the last remaining ostrich egg. According to the archives, this was called an iPod. It stores classical music from humanity's.
Thank you.
Don't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
The complete stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just need to register your ident. Oh, there's 2 of you.
We might be related. Talking to a twig. You look at them, and they're alien.
Good thing I didn't take you to the deep south.
Your machine gets inside my head. It gets inside and it changes my mind, and you didn't even ask.
Oh, what is it? What's wrong? What have I done now? Oh, this red top's falling to bits. You should get your money back.
Top of the world.
Listen to the engines, they've pitched up about 30 hertz. Is that dodgy or what?
It's the sound of metal. It doesn't make any sense to me. Your wife?
Well, she's not my wife.
Partner?
No.
Concubine?
No.
Prostitute?
Tell you what, you two go and pollinate. I'm going to catch up with the family. Quick word with Michael Jackson.
The others mingled. Digihumans, even humanish, but Do you know what I call them? Mongrels.
I mean it. I would rather die. It's better to die than live like you, a bitchy trampoline. Flattened till there's nothing left. Anything human got chucked in the bin. You just skin, Cassandra. Lipstick and skin.
Hey, nicely, Anna.
Thank you. I'm not supposed to show them in public.
Let us mourn her with a traditional ballad.
Hold on, give us 2 ticks.
Sound filter.
Crouch down.
The spider devices have infiltrated the whole of Platform 1.
Our private rooms are protected by a code wall. Moisturize me, moisturize me. The whole event was sponsored by the face of Bo. He invited us. Talk to the face, talk to the face. At arms.
What are you going to do, moisturise me?
With acid. You all carried them as gifts, tax-free, past every code wall. I'm not just a pretty face.
5 billion years and it still comes down to money.
Do you think it's cheap looking like this? I know the use of teleportation is strictly forbidden, but I'm such a naughty thing.
Jabe, you're made of wood.
Then stop wasting time. Time Lord.
Heat levels rising.
Come on then, tightwad. Chips are on me. We've only got 5 billion years till the shops close.
That wraps up episode 2 of Doctor Who. It was beautiful. Much better than episode 1.
Yes.
Much better than episode 1.
I will admit that.
I don't think living plastic blob creature is like the way you put your first foot forward. It still very much feels like a children's show for adults.
Maybe.
This was a much better episode overall than the last one, in my opinion.
Was there something that you liked most about it?
I actually took some notes this time. I couldn't find my movie journal notes, so I had to use my wrestling journal. Some things like don't take orbs from the obviously evil-looking people. Oh, I thought that was kind of funny. Like, they can't hear the metal bugs clanging everywhere on the metal spaceship. It's like clang, 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 clang. That was kind of weird because they were loud. The one plumber person could hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one else could. When the doctor and the tree lady were in the bowels or whatever, and clang, 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 clang. And then the steward, like, clang, 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 clang. And then Rose, and she's like, clang, 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 clang. Like, come on. I mean, I'm nitpicking here, but it's like, come on. Oh, and we learned about the dangers of plastic surgery.
Somehow I thought that you were going to bring that up somewhere in this. I saw you looking at me when she appeared.
I don't want you to look flat and just be eyes and lips. I mean, I'll still moisturize you, but I won't be happy about it. Please don't get 708 plastic surgeries.
Don't worry.
It was a good PSA for don't get plastic surgery. At first I wrote, it was refreshing to see an evil mastermind give away their evil plan and make it. Because when the last human teleported off, I was like, oh, they won. Cool. And then the doctor reversed it and they came back and then dried out and all that. So initially I was like, it was cool that they were like, oh, here's my evil plan. Ha ha ha. Me, 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 me. And then they got away. Then they didn't. So I think this episode was written on purpose with Rose locked up and the doctor doing everything. Because in episode 1, Rose is the one that saved the day and the doctor looked useless. And I even questioned, I was like, what? The doctor doesn't seem very adept. But this one was the exact opposite. Where Rose was incapacitated and the doctor had to show what they could do in fixing the problem. So it was a good 180.
Indeed.
We found out he's a Time Lord in this one. So that's
Yes.
very interesting. I'd heard the term before, but I forgot all about it. Like the only thing I remembered from Doctor Who was the, as I said in the last review, was the sonic screwdriver and the TARDIS. That's all I knew about Doctor Who. But now that we said Time Lord, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, he's a Time Lord. And they did a good job of covering up why everyone had British accents, with the TARDIS getting in her head and changing it to something that she would understand. So naturally, her being British, all the voices would be as such as well. So very clever. Because I was even thinking in the beginning, like, these are all aliens in there. Like, the steward had a British accent. I'm like...
It is something that I have noticed some shows and films of how something can be from another planet, but yet is still able to communicate perfectly well using a human language.
Well, not just human language, the exact locale.
Yes.
As well. So they did a really good job of covering that up and explaining it in a way that actually made sense. And even my nitpick about the spiders thing, I think it was silly, but overall, much more strong showing in this one than the last one.
I think so.
I still think it's funny that she just abandoned her boyfriend. That's so weird to me. Like, I think the first episode has a lot of problems. I do. Like, we talk about character decisions or like reactions and stuff in the first one and the last episode or video that we shot. I can't let it go fully yet. Like,
maybe what's driving her is her thirst for adventure. And of course, he can go through time, which means that she can go back to the time period that she was in so that people won't tragically miss her. And, well, actually, it does bring up a situation that, well, if she does perish in the future, then she wouldn't be able to go back.
But also, her ex-boyfriend saw what happened. They never Men in Black flashed him. He knows what's going on. Are they ever going to mention that again? I didn't think it was particularly a great character. I thought him kind of annoying, but he's still a plot hole. Are we going to answer that, or is this plot hole that we're just supposed to ignore? Because we'll find out in the future. Hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. First episode, I don't know. Wasn't bad, but if you're going to introduce your show, it can be done a lot better from a story perspective and evil villain perspective, and how you introduce the characters and their motivations. The Doctor makes sense, but they could have done a better job with Rose, introducing her overall. This one did a better job of making the Doctor, as I said, feel like he had purpose. And Rose was just kind of like snooty with everyone until she watched her planet get destroyed, which kind of humbled her. So
it did bring up a very interesting perspective of seeing everything that she knew being destroyed. And as she mentioned, no one even seeing it actually happen.
Yeah, that was the powerful moment there. We'd been around for so long, and then our demise wasn't even viewed by anybody.
It's very humbling.
And very interesting that the person that's responsible for it was the last living human. They caused the destruction of the planet to not be seen by anyone.
It's very profound.
Yes. This episode had much more
profundity.
Weight to it, to put it in layman's terms. Yeah,
I really enjoyed this episode for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is much better than the first one. Hopefully, I will stop having issues with in the future. Anything else you'd like to add about episode 2 of season 1 of Doctor Who?
Yes. You don't have to worry about me becoming a flat piece of skin. I'm happy having this physical form.
Okay. Good.
Although I do wonder, how was she able to speak without lungs?
Well, her brain was down in a jar. At the bottom.
That's what that thing was.
Yeah, that was her brain. Or its brain, sorry.
Well, without genitals, I suppose that it's an it now.
Yeah. Well, it said that it was born a male, but it sounded female, so it's kind of... But maybe when you have so many surgeries that your voice just takes on
its own artificiality.
Exactly, yeah. But its brain was in the thing at the bottom. So I imagine maybe some other stuff like lungs and stuff was there too. But there was like tubes going up and they were connected to. So I assume that was just all, because you can see the blood flowing. So I assume that's how it was just all connected to the bottom part. And cool creature design, by the way.
That's all that I have.
Me too. So that's going to wrap up this reaction and review of this episode of Doctor Who. As always, I don't have a fancy outro, so I will simply say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which probably won't be until next weekend as far as Doctor Who, because we won't be able to watch it again. It'll be a little bit before we get to the next episode 3. So it'll come, but it's going to be a little longer since we have to wait. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Awkward outro.